What if you could hike to a slot canyon that was less than a mile from where you parked? That is one of the beautiful things about Annie's Canyon Trail. Annie's Canyon is a really cool slot canyon in Solana Beach, California, just over 20 miles north of downtown San Diego. We have taken our daughters here a few times over the years, and after each time, they begged us for a chance to go back.
There are two main trailheads. One is right next to the freeway, but our favorite starting point is just off North Rios Avenue. If you search Gemma Park's Interpretive Trail on Google Maps, it should pop up for you there. We did this on a Sunday around 4 p.m., and luckily it wasn't that crowded. But be prepared to park up to a quarter mile away if you come in a morning or early afternoon.
When it comes to hiking, the trail to get there is a very easy one. There is a little downhill to start, but overall, there is very little elevation change as you walk along the San Alejo Lagoon.
Our kids love to explore as we hike, and they look for all the different flowers, bugs, and creatures along the way. From the trailhead to the beginning of the slot canyon is only about 0.6 miles, leaving plenty of energy to ascend the slot canyon. You will come to a fork in the road where you can choose to either A, hike up switchbacks to the viewpoint, or B, hike up the slot canyon. Now, while the viewpoint is beautiful, for most people, it is the slot canyon that is the main attraction, so obviously we chose option B.
The slot canyon itself is super cool.
Circle of life!
Thanks for that, Simba. Now, what was I saying? Oh, right. It is pretty surreal walking through these super tall canyon walls on both sides of us. While some areas are a little open, the majority of the slot canyon is quite tight. If you are at all claustrophobic, this may not be the right hike for you.
This was our first time bringing our 2-year-old son on the hike, which definitely leveled up this challenge for us. Now, quick note. We are in the process of adopting our son, and though we would love to show him in these videos, we aren't able to do that just yet.
Ezekiel wanted to be carried the whole time, so it was a bit of a workout. There are multiple sections where you will have to climb up a step that is 1.5 to 2 feet tall, which can be difficult for some. On a crowded hike day, you will likely be standing in line, not able to move forward or backward until the people ahead of you have moved their way through. Near the end of the slot canyon, you will come up to this metal ladder structure. This was the biggest struggle with carrying a toddler, but was totally manageable and not too scary.
After that, there's just a little more slot canyon until you reach the viewpoint at the top. Once you're done looking around, you take the switchback route down to the bottom. If your kids are anything like ours, you will likely be talked into hiking through the slot canyon one more time, and that's what we did. But this time, Kristen stayed back with Ezekiel. And there you have it. That's Annie's Canyon. An hour and 20 minutes and 1.75 miles later, we completed another excursion.
Our 9-year-old daughter Brooklyn loves this hike and had no problem with it. Our 7-year-old Addie, on the other hand, wanted to be carried all the way back to the car. That may have had to do with the fact that we forgot our water in the car. Oops.
The child on my back,
Dad, take a video.
being withered in the heat.
So, is this a great family hike? Annie's Canyon Trail and Slot Canyon gets the excursion family stamp of approval for a wonderful family excursion. Just don't forget water like we did, or you may frustrate your kids. Thanks for watching. We hope this was helpful and that you will continue to invest in family, adventure, and love alongside us.
Okay, I'll go first. I got coconut pineapple.
What'd you get?
I got Coca-Cola root beer and watermelon.